stick around. But you know I get complicated, so don't take it personal. But you know I get complicated, so don't take it personal. I know you like it a little, make you excited when I get up. Don't you know it since we met up? But back then we were on the same page. Tell me, when did everything change? Crazy how we hated and loved at the same day. Can't be the only one ashamed of it. But you know I get complicated, so don't take it personal. But you know I get complicated, so don't take it personal. Every time we get into it, feel like we just gon' lose it. Unfair, cause the game's so foolish. But if you let go, we both know how it all goes down. End it all right now, just to stick around. But you know I get complicated, so don't take it personal. But you know I get complicated, so don't take it personal.
Crazy. Lately things don't really feel the same. Wonder if it could be more. We both really need to take a break.
It's too late, I hate the topic at hand now. And you brave bringing all of that up now. You was the one who started saying it's you, it's not me now. We stuck playing your game, and now we raising our voices and getting out of characters. I know if I'm embarrassed or worse, we both know we can't change. Do it over till we break, but I
Crazy.
don't look at you the same since we lost our way. And our way back is too off track, and now don't look at you the same since we lost our way. And our way back is too off track, and now. And did we have to go this far? Seems like this the hardest part. Look what we did for each other, all we did to each other. And what I wanted was your heart. And if only we could start things over, we would do it over, or maybe we would change. But I don't look at you the same since we lost our way. And our way back is too off track, and now don't look at you the same since we lost our way. And our way back is too off track, and now.
Weeping may endure for a night, but joy comes in the morning.
I will do my best, and I will never rest till you're all that you can be. I never had a template, I never had a blueprint, so I just use my instinct. Loving you comes naturally. You are the light that lifts my soul, and I just want the world to know that I feel joy inside, to know that you are mine. I feel joy inside, to know that you are mine. Hey, I feel joy inside, I feel joy inside, I feel joy inside, joy inside.
You're my joy. You're my joy. You're my joy. You're my joy.
Like it's already over before it's begun. I know it's all about patience. Gotta keep waiting, but waiting ain't fun. I wish things were certain, like the rising and setting of the sun. Gotta have patience. You gotta have patience. Second to breathe. You say it's all about patience. Gotta keep waiting, but the wait is heavy. Don't keep me waiting, anticipating if it won't ever be. Gotta have patience. You gotta have patience in these situations.
Time to come. You gotta wait for your 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 time to come. Gotta wait. Your time
I wish you'd write a song about me.
Would you like that? Really? Oh, we ought to be able to whip something up here.
You're my one, you're my only.
My start and end is with you. Without you, girl, I'm just lonely. That ain't just cliche, it's true. You see, I searched and looked all over, and yet I couldn't find a girl like you, there's no other. You're my reason why, and you're the reason why. 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 If I had another option, I would still choose you. See, girl, you're like my compass. Yeah, 'cause I found the truth in you. If they put my heart on trial, you would be my proof. Now I have the answer. My answer's always you. And you're the reason why.
Who the one that messed up the cadence? I said I'm the greatest, you ain't heard the latest. Who the one that messed up the cadence? I said I'm the greatest, you ain't heard the latest. How could you ever disrespect something you know not to be played with? I don't mind who in line, that don't mean I'm riding different. If I did, it's 'cause I said I would, and you would know the difference. Explaining my reasons to you, just because you wanted the truth. I ain't saying this shit just to be cool. You know what? I gotta kinda admit that you a little the reason, matching the season I'm in. That's the only reason. What am I supposed to do in situations conditioning you? Even in the conservatory or the billiard room, too green to be peacocking. Miss Scarlet was happening. Had to be a candlestick from melted wax. I'm bathing in it. After that, I'm smashing when it karmic self-relaxing jitters. I forgot this supposed to make sense. This is bad for business. Well, then again, maybe not. 'Cause y'all pass for bullshit every day. So why my work gotta stop? I mean, honestly, I'm probably more responsible lyrically, but you all profess to get the job done. So why you bothering me? Now, yeah, it's gonna cost you a fee. I told God I wouldn't rap for money, but you and your crew. Who the one that messed up the cadence? I said I'm the greatest, you ain't heard the latest. How could you ever disrespect something you know not to be played with? I don't mind who in line, that don't mean I'm riding different. If I did, it's 'cause I said I would. Who the one that messed up the cadence? I said I'm the greatest, you ain't heard the latest. How could you ever disrespect something you know not to be played with? I don't mind who in line, that don't mean I'm riding different. If I did, it's 'cause I said I would. Dance on the beat like an Uncle Snoop would. Make sure I walk this beat down, making my rhythm understood. Got you listening up like nigga, nigga what? I want me some. Pour out this beat like a drink, seeing who bold enough to take a sip of me. I ain't worried about no backwash, you either choke or it's a dream. Manifesting your most inner beliefs. Got you facing yourself, adjust your inner demons. A hidden truth you must not be seeing, but that's alright, I give you what treat you like how you need it. I ain't really taking no notice on who come for a feeding. Cause when I did, them people left me bleeding. I used to care back then, now I just don't care for no reason. Messed up the cadence, I said I'm the greatest. You ain't heard the latest. How could you ever disrespect something you know not to be played with? I don't mind who in line. That don't mean I'm riding different. If I did, it's cause I said I would, and you would know the difference. Explaining my reasons to you, just because you wanted the truth. I ain't saying this shit just to be cool. You know what? I gotta kinda admit that you a little the reason. Matching the season I'm in, that's the only reason.
By your word, mountains are moving by your word. Burdens are lifted by your word. There's freedom in this place.
By your word, mountains are moving by your word. Burdens are lifted by your word. There's freedom in this place. Yeah, there is freedom. There is freedom.
There is freedom in this place. Chains are broken, hearts are mended. There is freedom in this place.
In this place.
By your word,
By your word,
mountains are moving. By your word,
by your word,
burdens are lifted. By your word,
burdens are lifted by your word. By your word, by your word, by your word. Mountains are moving by your word. Burdens are lifted by your word. There's freedom in this place. Oh, there is
where the Spirit of the Lord is, there is liberty. There is liberty.
where the Spirit of the Lord is. There is liberty. There is liberty.
Where the Spirit of the Lord is, there is liberty. Somebody shout, I am free.
I am free. I am free. I am free. I am free. I am free.
No chains holding me back. I am free. In my mind, in my body, in my soul, I am free.
I have joy. Everlasting.
I have joy, and I have peace. I have peace.
So much peace.
Peace like a river flowing from His fountain. Peace that passes all understanding.
Where the presence of the Lord is. It's come to give us abundant life.
Where the Spirit of the Lord is, there is liberty. There is liberty. Where the Spirit of my God is, there is liberty. There is liberty. Mountains are moving by your word. Burdens are lifted by your word. There's freedom in this place.
Ricky Rolex.
She like to be like me. Keep it cute, 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 keep it cute. Always one, never two. Who is you? Who is you? Ooh. Get paid, young bitch, get paid. Don't hate, young bitch, don't hate. Get paid, young bitch, get paid. Get your money, they gon' hate you anyway. Keep it cute, with the crew, where we from? Ooh. With the gang, they come through, bang, 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 pew, pew, pew. Playing chessy chess, shitting on you checker hoes. Should've signed a deal with Nike, how I'm checking hoes. He was all up in the DM, I ain't check it though. Where you at? Drop a pin, I ain't tryna ball. Sick of these hoes, get rid of these hoes. Thirsty bitches, tryna get chose. Bad bitches with me, drop it low. How you ballin', you don't even know the score. Keep it cute, 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 keep it cute. What? Always one, never two. Who is you? Who is you? Ooh. Get paid, young bitch, get paid. Don't hate, young bitch, don't hate. Get paid, young bitch, get paid. Get your money, they gon' hate you anyway. Broke bitches in my comment like I hate you, bitch. You ain't a 1 or a 2, you just average. I see the hate in your eyes, cause you know I'm rich. You keep on talking, bump your gums, you ain't saying shit. He in love, I could see it in his eyes. Got a brand new rollie, but I never give him time. Uninvited to the party, but I pull up like surprise. I'm a gift, I'm the shit, pretty bitch, I'm the prize. Sick of these hoes, get rid of these hoes. Thirsty bitches, tryna get chose. Bad bitches with me, drop it low. How you ballin', you don't even know the score. Keep it cute, 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 keep it cute. What? Always one, never two. Who is you? Who is you? Ooh. Get paid, young bitch, get paid. Don't hate, young bitch, don't hate. Get paid, young bitch, get paid. Get your money, they gon' hate you anyway.
Can we meet up? I just wanna be with you, babe. Would love to see you. I've been missing you nowadays. What you say? Can we meet up? I just wanna be with you, babe. Would love to see you. I'm willing to do it your way. What you say? Tell me all that you want. Tell me all that you need. What you want me to do? Who you need me to be? Never had a love like this. Never met a man quite like you, babe. I never could love you right. Excuse my ignorance. You've been my example, babe. Want you to show me how. Can we meet up? I just wanna be with you, babe. Would love to see you. I've been missing you nowadays. What you say? Can we meet up? I just wanna be with you, babe. Would love to see you. I'm willing to do it your way. What you say? Can I call you my man? Just tryna be your girl again. Tell me your heart is still mine. Tell me I'm still your world. I never knew a love like this. I just know what pain looks like. So how could I love you right, baby? Excuse my innocence. I need
Don't worry about the stage, I applies, I'm the show now. Can't worry about no shit touching me. I put the seat down, remove the seat now, and it's a showdown. I hope you learn your lesson. If not, remove those words, say it back so you can get it. I dead you twice, I know I'm ice. Slicker than Big Worm, curly perm on a Friday night. Laugh cause I'm smoky and Kevin Hart with a jokey. They can't take me serious, cause if they did, it would be some things they would have to admit. And I don't think they'd want to or they'd really quit. Sad to say, they job was minding what my business is. And I'm rich, filthy, I can't be filthy rich. That would imply I'm a dirty guy, and I don't do stitches, and that's real. Some people say they wanna know what I do. What I do is all for you. Ain't that everybody excuse? Till it come time for self, then you the one that has to lose. Some people say they wanna know what I do. What I do, what I do, what I do, what I do it. It's too much confusion, too much. It's you. Only one beautiful aromas the creator then loaned us. So how you think I feel when my nose up on it? If it ain't making me sniff, it's making me sick. Let me see you do it. Listen to yourself and bop your own music. Oh, that's right, you waiting for another eye to tell you what they say. Cause your star only shine bright when it's given the time to light. Like a blunt, but you ain't high, them is baby feathers. Light work, if a regular Floyd was maybe weather. He's the storm, you the confusion, ain't no greatness in it. You have to tell yourself I'm being reminded, that's what makes all the difference. Especially if we talking delusions. I am the fairy tale in real life conclusion. Some people say they wanna know what I do. What I do is all for you. Ain't that everybody excuse? Till it come time for self, then you the one that has to lose. Some people say they wanna know what I do. What I do, what I do, what I do, what I do it. It's too much confusion. It's you. Oh yeah, and I almost forgot. To the love of my life, whoever you are, wherever you may be. Whether I chase after you or you decide to come after me, I pray on that day that we both be ready. But you can rest assured, knowing that everything you'll ever need will be right here with me. All my life I've been a lover and a friend, a hopeless romantic who's found the strength to love again. Cuddles and night puddles on your chest is where I'm laying my hand. Naked or clothed, hold me close, everything I confess you breathing in. I pay attention to the details, it's the little things that matter to me most. If you can't, then I will. It'll never be about me making moves for you. Just refuse to allow you to put you in a position to lose. Is that cool? Even if you do, we'll take this loss together. The key to a unit is the glue. And I'm oozing you, boo, knowing it's soon. But you, I'm choosing this who my happily ever after's with. I want it before noon, cause you represent the morning sunshine. And I tend to open my eyes at the peak of the light. I'd rather die than to live without your love, so I fight, alright. My love is right here. I don't plan on going anywhere but to be with you. Cause you who I choose. Please say you want me to. Cause my love is right here. And I don't wanna have to go anywhere else. Never seen such a thing of beauty. You do something to me, so I wanna feel everything. I make sure they keep it moving. The others, that is. Tell me if you dream about kids. Envision myself with twins. Just let me know if we gon' need a minivan. A soccer mom, just for the cost. Down for one, if we gon' be one for all. You make the call, so I won't waste any of myself at all. Just know I'm real sensitive. Ain't built for this. A heartbreak, even though necessary at times, will probably be it. But for you, I got the courage to admit that I would wanna stay. Making your dinner plate, teasing you for bed so we can stay up late. Just be careful not to wake the kids up. I have confidence in knowing that they'll be in our bed. So have a bunch of bedtime stories. Are you for me? Cause I'm aiming to be a missus when introduced formally. My love is right here. I don't plan on going anywhere but to be with you. Cause you who I choose. Please say you want me to. Cause my love is right here. And I
always been about you. And treat my auntie right.
Everything was gonna be alright. From all these years, I kept it in my heart. I gotta keep moving. I gotta keep pushing, y'all. The clouds may be gray, but tomorrow's gonna be another day. Oh. God's been there for me. Demons tremble at my Father's name. And that's how I know everything's gonna be alright. It's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be alright. And she kept right on talking. And she said, through the storm and the
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Off the Porch. I hope you guys had an amazing last 2 weeks, 3 weeks. I think it's been since we have shot the last video or the last episode, and so I'm hoping that hi TT, come on bro, I'm recording. Oh, alright, bye. What did you want?
I'm recording.
Yeah. What's going on? Welcome back to Off the Porch. It's good to be back. It's good to be back. I hope you guys have had an amazing last 3 weeks. Excuse me, my apologies for not bringing this episode to you last week, but we took a bit of a field trip, which I'm going to talk about later on in the show. But I just want to make sure I check in with you guys, make sure how y'all doing. You know what I'm saying? And hoping everything is everything. And we just gonna get right in it, because I had to break this book down a lot today. And as you can see today, I don't usually talk with my notes, but today I had to have them. I had to have them because this book is like that. And I wanted to make sure that I touch everything that I felt like was important to talk about, to discuss. And also I just came to the realization today that people probably gonna be watching these episodes before they even read a book. So that is also helping me to shape a little better how I go about discussing the book and what exactly we discuss, because I don't want to give you everything. I want you guys to all have this journey for yourself, and I want you to be able to enjoy the book, like I said in the pilot episode. So we just about to kick it off with with our ABCs of the day. I was about to go right in it, but the ABCs of the day. The ABCs of the day, and we're gonna kick it off with mood of the day. So to be honest with y'all, I don't know what kind of mood I woke up in. Okay, first of all, I worked last night and I'm still adjusting to this new work schedule that I'm on. I work third shift, 10-hour shifts, and I be sleep all day, literally. Like I just be feeling like I be sleeping my days away. So I'm gonna have to figure out something to combat that with. But as far as my mood of the day, I was pretty cool. You know, I just kind of woke up and wanted to get busy, wanted to make sure that I got you guys this video, made it on time. And so it was cool. I was up, I was here. And next, I'm gonna give y'all artist of the day. Artist of the day is gonna go to none other than Eli Nash. Shout out to him, which he just put on an event, or he just put on the first show of a concert series out in Ravenna. And that's where we were. We were literally off the porch last Saturday. And so he brought a lot of talent, a lot of artists, and my iPad had died about the time it was time for him to go on and perform. So that's why we giving him artist of the day today, because of that, and because he put on a great event, and he's a dope ass person. He is an amazing person, all around great man. And that man, he literally does everything, right? He be doing videos. He does engineering. He is an artist himself. He puts on shows, and so he just does a lot, and he deserves his flowers and his accolades while he's here, because regardless of how many times other people say this, I know that when he says it, it's true. It rings true, and he means everything that he's saying. And he supports, no matter, you know what I'm saying, what support comes back to him or what doesn't. And I believe, like, this is my personal motto, and I believe he also too goes by the same motto, where he just shows support to show support. Like, he doesn't show support to get support back. He just shows support because that's the kind of person he is. That's just what he wants to do. And so shout out to Eli Nash. You know what I'm saying? And we're going to end today's episode off the porch with some clips of these different artists that he brought to the show. And we're just going to give you a little taste of that. Shout out to Excursion, because he went on this field trip with me. You know what I'm saying? And we're going to move it right along with vibe of the day. I've been listening to a lot of 7th Streeter. I woke up playing her song Guilty on repeat. I mean, that thing, I played that song about 6, 7 times while I was in the shower, out the shower. I don't know what it is about that song for me, but yeah. So I was listening to that. Before I do, I wanna go there with you. Yeah, and that too, like, so. Yeah, so my vibe has just been 7. Shout out to her. She a cool ass underrated artist too, I feel like. And we just gonna keep this thing moving with channel of the day. And we're gonna shout out Lena Love, keeping it lit with Lena. The reason why her channel is getting shouted out today is because I feel like it's most appropriate and she deserves it. She is big on mental health, self-awareness, and just personal journeys, personal growth. She's very open and honest on her channel. I want her to shoot some more videos. I've been encouraging and talking to her, telling her we need some videos. So, you know what I'm saying, when y'all see this, make sure y'all go and check out her channel. You know what I'm saying? Say Off the Porch sent you, and then tell her she needs to keep them coming, Lena. But also, we met in school, and she's a dope-ass person, dope-ass individual. She's very genuine. And that's what I love about her, is she embodies the message that she is portraying on her page. And so make sure y'all go and subscribe to the YouTube channel, follow her on Instagram. Yep, and any of her other social media, because I don't have it, and I don't know. But so just subscribe to the channel and follow her on Instagram. Keep up with her, show her lots of love, lots of love. And the meal of the day. I ain't ate, y'all. I have not ate today. But if I'm being honest with you, I just went to the corner store and I got me 2 bags of the Flamin' Hot Cool Ranch Doritos and 2 bags of the spicy, the purple bag of Doritos. And I'm about to tear them up. Oh, and I got some Kool-Aid Jammers in the refrigerator. And that's just what we gonna eat on today. Well, until I get some food later. But, you know, that's real healthy for you, ain't it? But all right, then, let's just kick it off. So the book that we are discussing today is Adult Children of Emotionally Immature Parents, How to Heal from Distant, Rejecting, or Self-Involved Parents by Lindsay C. Gibson. Now, the reason, I'm about to use my notes, so if y'all see me looking down, that's why, because I want to make sure I cover everything, like I said, because this book was like that for me. So the reason for me picking up this book, because I know y'all probably wondering, like, this is just not your typical read. This is not your, hey, let me just pick this up and read this type of deal. So to give you a little bit of a backstory on me, I am the product of 2 teenage parents. My mother was 14. My father was 15 when they had me. And so consequently, we grew up together. And in that process of us growing up together, I had to come to the realization, which this was only like a couple months ago, I told you, me coming into my adulthood and learning my true identity and myself. I had to come to grips and to come to an understanding and acceptance, because I'm not blaming them. In no way am I faulting them for, you know, my mental and emotional health. Now it was just a consequence of what was. So I recognize that emotionally they weren't fully mature. So it was a lot of things that they couldn't give me, or they failed to give me because they didn't have it themselves. And that's just all I'm going to say right there before I go on a tangent and say something that, you know, is not really relevant. So, so the first point that I have on this piece of paper about the book that I really like the most is that Lindsay, she gives personal stories throughout the entire book. She gives examples of other individuals, and they're just little synopsis of their stories, of their journeys. Like, this is a short one. Rhonda's story. Rhonda remembered a similar aloneness when she was 7 years old, standing by the moving truck outside of her family's old house with her parents or 3 older siblings. Although she was technically with her family, no one was touching her, and she felt totally alone. I was standing there with my family, but nobody had really explained what this move would mean. I felt totally alone, trying to figure out what was going on. I was with my family, but I didn't feel like I was with them. I remember feeling exhausted, wondering how I was going to deal with this on my own. I didn't feel like I could ask questions. They were totally unavailable to me. I was too anxious to share anything with them. I knew it was on me to cope with this alone. And it helped me to identify a lot of the things that I was dealing with in my experiences, and it let me know that I wasn't alone and that I wasn't the only one going through these things. And I know a lot of times we hear that all the time, like, you're not the only one, you're not the only one going through this. And, you know, it's kind of hard to recognize that when you're the only one who's self-identifying where you are, and you're identifying your emotions, and you're trying to be accountable to them, and you're trying to acknowledge where you are, and you're the only one that's doing that. So it's just like, a lot of times you're deemed as crazy when you see and you feel things that you know for a fact that you see and you feel, yet you can't explain it, or you have no words to it because you're not surrounded with people who are having the same perception, or they're not picking up on the same things as you are. So I thought that was really dope to have a bunch of stories, a bunch of individuals in the book who also shared a little pieces of their experiences. The next point that I wanted to discuss, geez, y'all, I would edit this video, but I feel like maybe this episode might be appropriate for y'all to hear and see all of my bloopers. But the next point here, it pointed out the 4 types of emotionally immature parents. It identified them, and the 4 types of emotionally immature parents are emotional parents who are run by their feelings, driven parents who are compulsively goal-oriented and super busy, passive parents who have a laissez-faire mindset and avoid dealing with anything upsetting. So that's just kind of anything goes, everything is everything type of a parent. And rejecting parents who engage in a range of behaviors that make you wonder why they have a family in the first place. So the book did say that rejecting parents would be the most identifiable because they are the most mean, or so to like that's the parent who's most direct with their behavior and everything. The book also did say that the passive parent would be the least identifiable parent because they'd be the parent closest to normal. You would think that all of their behaviors are quite normal and of a regular family, but they do have key behaviors that are supposed to be picked up on, or should be picked up on if you have the knowledge and know-how to pick up on them. But I did find that interesting because it also broke it down, and I just gave a little definition of what the book said that these parents are, but the book does go into depth a little more, and it talks about how to identify each of these behaviors and how to just identify an emotional immature parent in general. And I feel like this is a great place for me to pause because I feel like this is a great read, would be a great read for everybody. And if you're watching this and you haven't read the book, I suggest you pick it up and you read it. Even if you feel like you are emotionally mature and you feel like you have a pretty good handle on your adulthood, I still say read the book because it would allow you a lot of insight on other people in your family and in your circle who you care about. And if they have a lot of behaviors, or they tend to do things, have tendencies that you don't necessarily agree with, or you can never understand why, I feel like this book could give you some understanding as to that. So we're going to move on. Another thing that I like is it gives exercises to do. So I don't remember how many chapters or how many sections the book has you read before it gives you an exercise to do. And I recommend doing all of the exercises. I took the time and did all of the exercises myself, and I feel like it helped me a lot with growth. But that is definitely a selling point for me, is because not only do she give you the tools to kind of work it out, she gives you the exercises so you can take your time step by step to work it out yourself. You can go at your own pace, and I feel like having the exercises readily accessible also makes that point a lot easier. The next point that I have to talk about is the healing fantasies and the role self. Now, I thought that if anything, I thought this was interesting. Let me give you the definitions before I just go off on my tangent in the discussion. But so it said, the book defined healing fantasies as a hopeful story about what will make us truly happy one day. And the role self is a pseudo self that gradually replaces the spontaneous expression of the true self. Okay? This was so interesting to me because I didn't realize until I read the book that I was walking around with healing fantasies. I was walking around with the hopes that one day I would get what I need to make me a better human, to make me whole, to make me happy, not realizing that, no. And that's all I'm going to say about that, because I really want you to get in here and see for yourself just how much healing fantasies do play a part in our lives, especially for individuals like me. And the role self, now the pseudo self. Whew, okay. Again, so I knew, and this, I'm probably jumping points at this point, but I feel like this is yep, we gonna roll with it. So the pseudo self for me, the role self, that allowed, first of all, it confirmed for me and allowed me to know that I am a people pleaser, and that is one of the roles, one of the roles, I just said it, there you go. And some other tendencies that I have, but really the role self challenged me, because it made me think back to when I was a child, on memories, activities that I can't remember. It made me think back on how I used to be, like before I was heavily influenced by life, by circumstances, everything. And it sat me down and it made me think about things that I would naturally do versus things that I did out of learned behavior. And I will, that was good for me. And I feel like it'd be good for you too, because, all right, let me figure out where we was going with that. Yep, here we go. I'm jumping. Okay, so it gave words, and this is why I gotta jump to the next point of me people pleasing, because it allowed me to see, first of all, I was able to identify this before reading the book. Now, the issue with me identifying this was I had went to my religious leader at the time. I had went to my pastor, and I told her, and I said, hey, how do I deal with being self-sacrificing? And the way that I talked to her about it, I brought in my spiritual life as well, because being a follower of Christ, it's all about submission. It's all about sacrificing oneself to a greater good for the greater cause for him. And so it was just one of them things. I was like, okay, but the way that I'm doing this, the way that I'm self-sacrificing, I can recognize that this is not healthy and something needs to change. But yet I was also dealing and fighting with, making sure that I also sacrifice in areas that the Lord needed me to. And so the book put words to the struggle. Do you hear what I'm saying? Do you hear what I'm saying? The book helped me to realize how I was self-sacrificing, why I started self-sacrificing, and where it possibly came from. And it also gave tools to undeal with it, which I like at the end of the book. Let me see. Okay, so it's the exercise, the last exercise of the book. I'm gonna make sure that I put it up here so you guys can see it, so you guys can pick through some. But it gives exercises to do. Like it has sections and subsections. So some of the sections that it have is being willing to ask for help, being myself whether people accept me or not, sustaining and appreciating emotional connections, having reasonable expectations for myself, communicating clearly and actively seeking the outcomes that I want. So, and the book just tells you to pick a couple to try a week. Don't try to do everything every day, because that ain't gonna work. You exhaust yourself and you'll give yourself burnout. But I did appreciate that she gave me tools to kind of help me navigate and continue to walk this out and make it a life thing, and not just, oh, let me read the book. That was wonderful insight, and go back to doing things the way that I was, because it just doesn't work. And the book also speaks on this, but I had reached a point where I was breaking down emotionally. It was getting to the point where I could no longer function under what I was doing on a day-to-day. All the habits that I had, they were becoming not good for me and my body and my mental and my emotional state of beings. Like, we recognize that, and that's why, hence the breakdown. And I feel like that's why a lot of people have emotional breakdowns and they don't even know it. Is because their rose selves and their healing fantasies are coming to a halt, and your true self, your soul, your identity is wanting to bring forth, wanting to live this life, but you got to give it a chance to do that, you know? So that was pretty cool for me. And it also gave words to my emotional loneliness, which the book, in just talking about emotional loneliness, it talks about the need for adult children who grow up with emotionally immature parents. It talks about the need for our emotional intimacy, which the book defined emotional intimacy as a place or a serene setting where they can feel completely safe opening up about anything and everything. So that means telling you what's on my mind right now and you not judging me, or just randomly spitting out whatever's, you know what I'm saying, or telling you my feelings are hurt and the situation probably didn't even cause for my feelings to be hurt, but like, yeah. So I feel like I didn't have that a lot, to where I could just go and be myself and open up completely to how I was feeling, because a lot of times growing up, I was reprimanded for the way that I was feeling, or I was told to suck it up, or, you know, saying that I was tripping, or a lot of times I had to apologize for the way that I was feeling. And so it caused me to shut down emotionally and internally, and I just bottled up. I started keeping a lot of things inside until I found ways to cope and express them outside of myself. But so it definitely caused emotional loneliness for me, and I couldn't understand for the life of me why I would be around a lot of people and still feel so alone. Which I know I'm not the only one. Now I know I'm not the only one who deals with that, because a lot of people talk about that, but they probably don't even know how to identify it in that way. And so, man, this book is just full of gems and good tools. So in that point, it also talks about training to discount your feelings in the emotional loneliness. So that the emotional loneliness is speaking on the role self. So it's speaking on the roles that we pick up as children to learn how to play, because we feel like if we do this, and this, or if we behave a certain kind of way, that we will receive the love that we are seeking or the emotional closeness that we're seeking. And we won't. But, you know, as children, you know, you don't really know that. But so it trains you to distrust yourself. So that is what causes a lot of illusions, a lot of second guessing, a lot of confusion in yourself. Because a lot of times it might not even be the other person, the other people. You know, you get into these relationships as an adult, or you try to date, and you know what I'm saying, you want to chill and everything, and let me stop saying you, because I don't want to project. But so me, a lot of times I would feel like it's you, like you're the problem, when it's just like, yeah, no. You were subconsciously trained to not trust how you feel. Like, okay, you've been told you're tripping so much. All right, Dynasty, maybe you are tripping. Maybe you do need to calm down. Maybe it's not that serious. And so you start to not trust your own instincts, your gut feelings, and your own self, you know? And so after identifying all of that and just learning to deal with it, let me just tell y'all, this has been a journey. For the last year, okay, so I'm just going a little tangent real quick. But for the last year and a half, now going a year and a half, 2 years, I want to say that I have been dealing with my emotional and mental health. And that has been a drag, because first of all, I neglected it like I was about to curse. I don't need to curse. But I have been neglecting that. And I feel like we as people, as Americans, as humans, a lot of us neglect our emotional and mental health because we feel like it's not a real thing. We just feel like our financial health, our physical health, top tier. You know, once we get those together, that we good. Yeah, no. Mental and emotional are just as important. And so it was very eye-opening. So the last point, because I almost did not talk about it, but the last point that I did want to make sure that I talked about, that the book talked about, was it gave the two coping styles: internalizers and externalizers. And based on already what I had said earlier in the video, or I'm just gonna say it now, I am an internalizer. Boy, let me tell you something. That section read me like a book. I mean, it broke it down. It broke down the behaviors of the internalizers, how to identify one. Ooh, okay, so I'ma just read y'all the subsection titles, because yeah, it was like that. So it says internalizers are highly sensitive and perceptive. So let me just say that right there. Boom. That is so on key and on point, because I felt like for a long time that I was the only person who truly listened to other people when they talked, who truly listened when they said how they felt, and I was considerate. I was almost too considerate to other people's needs, and I adjusted a lot, way too much, even to make sure that they knew that I seen them more than just on the physical level. It says internalizers have strong emotions. Yep. People I date told me I'm crazy as hell. My mood swings be crazy, which is another reason why I had started this journey, because I'm like, okay, you know what I'm saying? A lot of my people I want to be with, they telling me, all right, Di, like, you a little helter-skelter, like something's off balance, something's off key, and you need to fix it, honey. Like, we gonna put up with it for as long as we can put up with it, but yeah, no, you need to deal with that. And so I wanted to start dealing with my shit, you know, so I could be a better person. Internalizers have a deep need for connection. Yep. Internalizers have strong instincts for genuine engagement. Yep. Book so good, I might read it a little again. Internalizers are overly independent. Yep, struggle there with asking for help. I just feel the need to always do things on my own. Like, nope, I got it. I don't need, like, God, I have to break me down, like all the way down to the point where, like, there is no other option but for me to ask for help, which isn't healthy either. And this book grew me a lot. It's still growing me. This is one of them books that you read and it just kind of sit with you, and you'll remember, like, you'll actively see something happening in your life, and then you'll remember the book and it'll play back, which I definitely am going to consider reading this again to further digest a little more, help me digest a little more what I picked up from it. But for the most part, yeah. Ooh, yeah. Make sure I got all my points that I felt like were good to talk about. Okay, role coercion. Coercion. I hope I'm saying that word right, y'all. But they say when people insist that someone live out a role because they want them to. So again, that's just like somebody like kind of manipulating you into being a person that you know you're not. Like, and the reason why I use the word no is because deep down inside you'll feel what's right for you and what isn't, and you'll just know within inside yourself. But because you feel the need for this emotional intimacy, you'll tend to do these things that you don't want to do. And then you'll later, that's why a lot of people end up upset with themselves, mad as hell, or, you know, crying upset because they're doing things that they know they don't want to do, but they don't know how to say no. Or they feel like they don't know how to say no. They just kind of feel forced to do it. And that's just from years of living out your role selves and walking around with these healing fantasies because you want things to be okay in your world. Yeah, and so that's all I have for the discussion today. Please, like I said, if you're watching this first before you read the book, I recommend reading it. And if you did read it, please let me know what you gathered from the book in the comment section below, because I truly want to have dialogue with people about these things so it can further grow, so I can further get knowledge, obtain it, and just be a better version of myself, y'all. So you can be a better version of yourself too. I have no idea what the next book is going to be about, what the next episode is going to be about. There are a couple of things that I'm reading right now, and I haven't fully decided on which way I'm going to go, because I want to have our first guest. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired of just sitting here talking to the camera, talking to you, talking to the camera, talking to myself. Like, I need some live interaction so I can see what that's like, and to see what that pulls out of me from what I retained in the book also as well. So we could have a guest on the next one. We could. I'm not sure. But I will say that if we do have a guest on the show, that episode we will be talking about and discussing the book The Shack. So we will be discussing the book and the movie. So if you haven't, this is me giving you your next assignment. Go read the book The Shack and go watch the movie. Compare and contrast. You know what I'm saying? Get ready for this discussion. And that's if we have a guest on the next episode, or, you know, we could be discussing the 4 agreements. Yeah, so it's out on one of them two, The Shack or the 4 agreements. So pick your poison. Either way, that is what you guys got to look forward to. Now, remaining statement, I am actually going to insert that here. So a little while ago on my other YouTube channel, on my personal YouTube channel, I felt led to make this video about your spiritual man and heeding to him. And so that is going to be the remaining statement for today, and I'm going to leave you guys with that.
Good morning. Yeah, good morning. Hold on, let me... Okay. Uh-oh. I had to put some clothes on. I just got up and I'm fixing myself some breakfast. But so I'm in the middle of kind of going through a little journey myself where I'm battling some things, working some things out in my head and everything. And one of my friends, she texted me this morning and she said that it was placed on her heart to reach out. And she sent me a couple of videos, and I thanked her for that, because I definitely needed the strength and everything. Like, it was just so needed and on time this morning. And that's when the work came to me, and I feel like I just record these videos whenever I feel that, you know what I'm saying, led to do so or whatever, or when something comes to me. But I, you know, as, you know, I was watching the videos and getting through it, getting through the things, you know what I'm saying, I'm working it out and, you know, taking in the videos and whatnot. It came to me, like, a lot of times I feel like we place people not trusting their intuition on themselves, when in reality I feel like we as a society, we as a whole, people in general, they play with that. They play on that, on people's intuition. And I just wanted to encourage somebody, you know what I'm saying, if it's ever placed on your heart to reach out or to just simply pray for somebody without knowing, or, you know what I'm saying, if it's ever just placed on your heart to do anything, go for it. You know what I'm saying? Like, do it. You never know how needed and how on time, how certain it is that it's needed. And on the flip side of that, really, because this is the point of the video, on the flip side of that, if someone reaches out to you because they say things like, you were placed on my heart, or you crossed my mind, is everything okay, you good, you know, anything of that sort, don't hit them with the just, hey, I'm fine, you know, the typical answer you get when you ask how somebody is doing. You know what I'm saying? Don't just be dismissive, like, oh, I'm good, thank you, you know what I'm saying, I appreciate it. No, like, genuinely open up for a split second. Like, you crossed that person's mind for a reason. it was laid on their heart for a reason to reach out to you, and you, my friend, are playing into the idea that they're crazy, right? So let's say, okay, so for instance, after she sent these videos and everything, I explained to her that this was typically how I started off my morning, but because I'm going through whatever it is that I'm going through, like, I have strayed away from that, right? So I told her that, like, just for confirmation for you, so you know that, you know what I'm saying, you're in tune with yourself, the universe, God, whatever you want to call it, just so you know, confirmation for you, like, this was so needed, this was so on time. You have no idea just how vital you reaching out to me in this moment was. I could have easily just, you know what I'm saying, reacted to the messages and said thank you and left it at that. But what would be the point? You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like, in a way, I helped assist her faith. Like, I helped assist her belief in her intuition and in herself, you know? So, you know what I'm saying, I just feel led to encourage somebody to be honest and authentic for that moment. You don't have to go into great detail about what it is that you're struggling with or anything like that, you know, because I understand sometimes people just be wanting to be in your business. But when you know, like, when you know yourself without a shadow of a doubt that whatever message you receive, whatever prayer you receive, whatever gift, whatever, you know without a shadow of a doubt that it's on time. Why not, just for a split second, be honest and open with yourself and with the other person and explain just how on time that it was? Like, I feel like we tell people all the time as a society they need to trust their intuition, they need to trust their gut. How? When every time they do that, they are told that they are incorrect, or, you know what I'm saying, they're made to seem like they're crazy. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like we as a collective have to do better, and this is the reason why I do these videos, so I myself can look back on it, because, you know what I'm saying, I'm guilty of this shit too, but now I am trying to be more intentional and on purpose with living my life. So, you know what I'm saying, as I try to do better, I'm gonna challenge you guys to do better, and, you know what I'm saying, just be authentic and true whenever a moment like that arises. Or if, like I said, if it's placed on your heart or somebody crosses your mind, you know what I'm saying, reach out, like, say a little bit of something, like, in that moment, be your most authentic self. Use it as permission to just be. We often ask for moments where we can just be ourselves without any judgments or anything like that, and I feel like a lot of times the Lord, the universe, you know what I'm saying, Buddha, whomever it is that consoles your spirit, man, I feel like they offer those moments just for that. So you can kind of, like, okay. A lot of times you ask for confirmation and you get it, but you don't believe it because of the form that it comes in. So yeah, I know to me I sound like I'm a little rambling or whatever, but you know what? I decided to be obedient, and when I get these words, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna just record them and put them out, because this is how it's given to me. But I just wanted to encourage that, you know, say a little bit, get that off my heart, because I felt led to do so. I pray you guys are doing amazing, and I just want to wish you a great day and know that you, my friend, are beautiful. I care about you, you know what I'm saying? If you ain't heard it today, I care about you. You matter, you are important, you are appreciated, you are needed here. Have a great day. I'm sorry, I know I was supposed to end it there, but this just came to me again afterwards. Like I said, I'm just recording these in the spur of the moment when I get them. So if you feel like you have gotten to the point where you don't necessarily have the strength to believe in yourself, or you feel like your discernment is off, or, you know what I'm saying, your gut is out of balance or whatever, you know what I'm saying, meditate, spend time with yourself, pray on these things, you know what I'm saying, and just ask for clarity, you know, work on it. Like, but you have to, in order to work on it, you have to allow yourself these instances where you can put it to practice, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, and if it is something you're struggling with, you know what I'm saying, like I said, be practical about it, and then go to someone you trust enough to receive advisement from, and confer with them, rub up against them. But like I said, don't put 100% of your trust in it, because again, you're at that point where you have to learn how to trust yourself again. You have to learn how to listen to your soul man, right? Yeah, okay, but I'm done for real this time. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, have a great day and all that. You matter. I feel like y'all should just come back and spend more time with me. I'm out of here for real though. I'm about to get my day started. I'm about to go eat breakfast and all that good stuff. So, peace.
All right, and let's see. Our call to action this week. Your call to action this week. It's the summertime. You know, we out vibing. Go get some ice cream. Go get some ice cream or some frozen yogurt. Because you know me, you know what I'm saying? Me and Derry, we don't get along too well. So I ain't gonna get no ice cream. But I might try some frozen yogurt. But that is our call to action today. Go get some ice cream or some frozen yogurt and go take a walk in the park. Go outside, get in the park. Get you some ice cream. Right? Get you some ice cream. Alright, y'all. And that's just what it is today. I'll see y'all soon.
Come on, everybody. Come in. Right here. Ready? Good cut. Come on, cut. Baby. Keep it going. Come on. Not enough. Come on. I need more. You're not clapping. Clap for me. Clap for me. Everywhere you are, can't see I feel your love. Everywhere you are, I'm never gonna get enough. All I need is love and power. I don't hear no clap. There we go. Follow his lead. Follow his lead right here. Follow him. Follow him. La La Delane.
La La Delane.
Summertime. Yeah.
I met her at a barbecue. She smelled just like how parties do. Feeling heat that a Harley do. Cold hearts been calling you. I never had a Valentine. I'm too busy waiting for the summertime. I'm wrong person, but I've been turned all summer. But I'm trauma in the gunner when I think about these comments. It really make me wonder. I never get enough of. Got itchy knuckles, I've been turned all summer. Now no one can touch us. Believe me, boy, trust us. They don't care if you judges. And point like a compass, we ignoring your comments. You informing on nothing. We explore the country, we not ordinary. Each is ordering drinks, so extraordinary like it's necessary. When I bring my flow, each breath is scary. Karen shooting like Dale Curry. She call me stupid because the air be burning. She call me stupid because the kitty purring. I know what she doing when that booty's working. She just waiting for the summertime. I guess the music working for a second there. I was uncertain. Glad we made it clear. I'm just waiting for the summertime. Not trying to play no game.
My buddy in class, so I-80. Go get my album I-80. It's out everywhere.
My senorita, she down the ride. Pulling them doors out when we slide. I swear forever she gon' be mine. Now they call us Bonnie and Clyde. We like Bonnie and Clyde. My senorita down the ride. Pulling them doors out when we slide. I swear forever she gon' be mine. Now they call us Bonnie and Clyde. We like Bonnie and Clyde. No, she nothing like all the mother. And if you talking, she quick to upper. Pick up her eye, watch her finesse. And when I'm talking, the only time she listen. She taking trips, you know she go and get it. Big Chanel bag, get hold on how they had it. Blowing gas how the switches riding and something tinted.
You can't match my steam. Partner, please. You can't match my steam. Walk into the church with a two-step. Elders asking beat, where your suit at? I quit wearing one a long time ago. I don't need a tie to catch the Holy Ghost. Plus they better on deck, waving my flag. I can tell some of you mad. Check out my swag, wife of my armor, she bad. Oh man, I'm starting to brag. Check out her swag, Louis Vuitton on the tag.
marching to a fight song. Corporate superstar, I'm watching on and turn them lights on. Catch me in the pulpit preaching, son. You know that we the ones that winning it. Out here really getting it. Watching us out here getting it. We're up and a reppin' and we taking care of business. You ain't know, we blow up in the 330. We sound right on vibes, how we flaming the mic. We sell our shows everywhere we go. We reppin' 330. We sound Ravens for life. You guys hear that? Let's go, Ravenna. Let me hear you make some noise. Do the yo. I just dropped 50, feel like a ghost. Raise X in the dead, I put him on gold. Show no mercy, every time, get him on gold. What? Oh, yeah, yeah. Back with the curry. You know you see the way. That's for spring. LB, I'm about to chase it. Was not ready for me. Ray Allen with the three. Check your knees. Hey, come on the gym like this. Take it out like boo. You see, baby, it's the move. You see, you know it's a whole day. All the hard like a kid.
To you, you are great and mighty. I'll say, no one compares to, you. You are great and mighty. There is no one like you, no one greater than you. There is only you. Say no one compares to you. You are, you're my healer. Say no one compares to you. You are, you're my healer. Undefeated champion, and he reigns with all power. He reigns with all power. He reigns with all power. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The undefeated champion. No one else can love me like my God. Victorious. He reigns forever, Jesus. There's nobody, nobody, nobody. Oh, y'all thought we was done? Come on, Jeremy, let's take it up. Nobody, nobody, there's nobody like you. Nobody like you. Nobody bigger. Nobody stronger. There's nobody wiser. Nobody greater.
Times, Lord, I know my faith gets weak, and constantly you give me strength when I'm weak. Lost in my doubt, bills and some fake friends, but every time I look up, you offer me your hand. I am just a man trying to follow God's plan, no matter what the people say you offer in advance. I just took a chance, now I'm in your grace. Had to leave my old thoughts in my public praise. Friends tried to choke the blessings that only you hold, but it is you and I, Lord, so let's go. No more fear, no hate here or lost tears. I'ma give you all my love till it ends here. Adoration, the face I'm chasing, cause my body was created for praising. Scratch that, give me a track, waxed and lace it. So we'll give you honor and worship like David. Let me give him adoration. Let me give him adoration. Let me give him adoration. Excuse me while I give God my praises. Let me give him adoration. Let me give him adoration. Let me give him adoration. Excuse me while I give God my praises. So every time I was acting up, scratching up, flesh feeling fresh in my chest, all cover up, secrecy and scullies, and nobody was catching on. Gave me grace despite my sick arrogance. Every chance I get, your honor is in it, cause a minute I don't. My life should be finished, so diminish the pride and increase humility. When I grab the mic, your words destroy enemies. Every time you get up and go to work, don't forget who gave you the time with the earth. And when life hurts, go and put your hands to work. Garments of praise and thanks when depression burns. See, I learned to praise and worship with my faith up. Hands up, not for me, but for Christ up. Change up all you knew about worship. Wanna see the church go and tear the streets up. Let us give him adoration. Let us give him adoration. Let us give him adoration. Excuse us while we give God our praises. Let us give him adoration. Let us give him adoration. Let us give him adoration. Excuse us while we give God our praises. Hands high in the atmosphere. Give the Lord your best praise till he feels the air. Even though if life speaks, when the crow speaks, don't accept defeat, cause the Lord is our champ, you are not weak. So by now we should all clowns wearing out the best Sunday dress that we pull out. Yeah, cause I am on cloud 9, but it's fine. This feeling here is so divine. So get in line, it's time for my God to shine. All eyes on the prize, and that's Jesus Christ. Forget this life, my focus is on you and your people. No one is above the one who delivers from evil. Yeah, praise, 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 praise. Let us give him adoration. Let us give him adoration. Let us give him adoration. Excuse us while we give God our praises. Let us give him adoration. Let us give him adoration. Let us give him adoration. Excuse us while we give God our praises. Shit, shit, give him adoration. Give him adoration. I see you, I see you, I see you. Riding in your car, riding in your car, riding in your car. Hands high, hands high, hands high. All the cries, yeah, yeah,
be blessing us with things we don't deserve. Oh, loving you like he do. Yeah, never leave. Don't have to forsake you. Keep your faith in him. Won't hesitate. We might get a little weak in the midnight hour. We might get a little weary, but just hold on. It seems like it's never gonna get better, but I just want you to know His love is guaranteed, and all we gotta do is believe. Loving you like he do. Well, never leave. Don't ever sink in you. Keep your faith in him. Showing love to you. Loving you like he do. Loving you like he do. Never leave. Don't have to fake it. Just keep your faith in him. He's gonna show his love. He's gonna show his love to you. He's never gonna stop. All you gotta do is have a little faith. He won't stop his love for you.
Yeah, and just cruise with it. This is my life. Yo, check it. Picture an 8-year-old kid who was focused on the rap game. Ushered by the father spitting verses for the slain. Bleeding out on the path my whole soul, fam. Such a shame I caught a glimpse of seduction. Bright page, one stage I'm in the chair and click. Screensavers lost, flashing explicit. My flesh seducted, my soul says get up kid. This life's very far from the path you've been walking. Squeak, squeak, says the mouse is what you're looking for. Naked women in their flesh giving you their soul. Don't fight me, it's highly unlikely that people will catch on to the actions that you're doing. So I sat, nervously chillax, searching for the sense of love in the screen of a Mac. Hypnotized by the rains, Lord knows I was hooked. Trapped down the points, bit my whole mind frame shook. I was addicted to the world, cash, money, and sex. Lost in my own self, yeah, married to death. A weak individual, surrounded by stress. Thank God he gave me the chances to repent. Now I'm free by the act of a sovereign king. No longer have an itch for some flesh on the screen. I know I'm not the only man that dealt with this thing. Lift your hands in the sky if you're feeling me. Fast forward 9 years in my lifetime. Chains bound me, even still I denied. Wasn't enough to watch this slick adulteress. I got a girlfriend who had the same type of interest. Homie, I was lost in the circle of seduction. Pride kept the secret of my lustful addiction. Addict on the left and the soldier on the right. Leaves a soul always wretched when you have lived for Christ. Long story cut short, I lost it all in the basement. Rat in the trap, I was so dumb and clueless. Foolish to think that I was on the safe base, not knowing that my soul was in a a hell-bound race. Yeah, homie, I had it all till my lust had me fall. Afflicted from my sin, reaping from long ago. Yeah, I had to change clothes, cause the sin was so thick. Had to rip it from the core to change my total mindset. I was addicted to the world, cash, money, and sex. Lost in my own self, yeah, married to death. A weak individual, surrounded by stress. Thank God he gave me the chances to repent. Now I'm free by the act of a sovereign king. No longer have an itch for some flesh on the screen. I know I'm not the only man that dealt with this thing. Lift your hands in the sky if you're feeling me. My soul's clean, I don't need to hide all my sins. It's in the blood, Christ touched my addictions. Repentance saved me from a lifetime of prison. Christ got me right to fulfill my mission. So I don't fiend for the lust of a bust. Pure mind inside, it's in God I trust. Walk away from it all, I will never ever fall. Made a pact with the king to put him above all. Yeah, man, like, a lot of people tell you it's average to have sex before marriage. It's average to look at porn at 8 years old, at 13, man. It's not average. There is no average, you feel me? Only thing that matters is that you have a relationship with Jesus Christ. You can't have a relationship with Jesus Christ by having a relationship with pornography. He intended us to be pure for his kingdom. I was addicted to the world, cash, money, and sex. Lost in my own self, yeah, married to death. A weak individual, surrounded by stress. Thank God he gave me the chances to repent. Now I'm free by the act of a sovereign king. No longer have an itch for some flesh on the screen. I know I'm not the only man that dealt with this thing. Lift your hands in the sky if you're feeling me. Yeah, man, like, I know how hard it is dealing with the sex, the drugs, the money, and all that, man. But I'm telling you, the whole lifestyle's a vanity, man. And if you're dealing with that yoke, he can break yours. He broke mine. Crazy. I'm out. One. Lord, another day on earth you have given to me. This much love to be given cause you gave it freely. Talking to your people about your love labels me crazy. Since they crucified you, taking the bullets, we weren't ready. Walk alone on my own cause you hold the throne. Principalities come at me cause I phone home. But you place angels and place the devils who strongholds. Seen so many things, truly only the Lord knows. Reasons why I'm spreading my business in life when Christ flows. Transpose dust and sin into his gospel. Kingdom's at hand but the land refused to comprehend. Earth's been dead since sin influence all of man. Many men sleeping with spirits, letting they soul be eaten, claiming that they're paying their dues, becoming gender heathens. Perpetrate the church with some pastors to fight the devil in. Apparently a lie is legitimate long as money's in. I speak the truth, your honor, bind the word into my carcass. You know Christ is real, but still seek evil and demonic forces. Governments entrusted to bring justice to the Lord's people. All I've seen is endless wars with drugs and many murdered people. These my observations, my affidavit will not forsake it. Buying into fame or pride of life is not my will for speaking. Praying that you seeking the reason why Jesus Christ was teaching. Leaving all the power and leading for Holy Ghost to bring it. My observation of this capitalistic heathen nation focused on the pride of wealth instead of holy consecration. Certainly they falsely trust this product from the earthly means. Hosea 4:6 in my generation, losing peace. Piece together paganism, letting all these devils in. Churches focus on affirmations and dealing with the sin. Elders seek my God, but the younger crowd wants the illest style. They'd rather have some hip-hop in churches than point the devil out. But I think for truth, not sticking words that the word will use. Focus on the message of Christ, his words will never lose. Every day for me is like Joshua when his faith is tested. Rather be persecuted than go and let my life be wasted. These my observations, my affidavit, I won't forsake it. Say a prayer for Stephen, yeah, greasy if you feel what I'm saying. Hope the truth goes forward despite the devil's incessant praying. I don't fear the death of my body or threat to anybody. Only one I hold in such reverence is Christ's soul and body, mine. Testify blood of Christ every time. And if that gets me from worldly success, then I confess I will always be an underground rapper from the Midwest. I speak the truth, your honor, bind the word into my carcass. You know Christ is real, but still seek evil and demonic forces. Governments entrusted to bring justice to the Lord's people. All I've seen is endless wars with drugs and many murdered people. These my observations, my affidavit will not forsake it. Buying into fame or pride of life is not my will for speaking. Praying that you seeking the reason why Jesus Christ was teaching. Leaving all the power and leading for Holy Ghost to bring it.
I ain't missing out on shit, I'm stacking money to the ceiling. And I left that bitch on red cause I don't need no sexual healing. How the fuck I'm Hollywood, they know damn well I came from Willing. What the fuck they saying to me like I ain't climbed up on the building. Everything you see me with, you know I grindin' just to get it. Every time you see me with, you know I grindin' just to spend it. How many times they lied on me, stepping on this bullshit in my city? Ain't got nothing to do with this, cause you might hit me in your city. And these Glocks ain't got no switches, I do not care, I'm in your bush. Semi-matic, automatic, shit to me don't make no difference. Then my world is hella different, ducked off swimming with the pigeons. And I almost went like Ricky, guess I'm too fast for them switching. Yeah, 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 yeah. I guess he'll be up by himself just chillin' on the moon. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, and he came from apartment stacking that bread, now he want on the moon. He'll never see me again, yeah, I'm feeling like Scream, had to color my frame. A nigga all saying, regular white bitch bent. Go talk your shit, got a brand new bent. And I knew she was cheating in a brand new road. Can't touch my whip for a brand new blow. When you stand on the bitch, gotta stand 10 toes. We got all this space like a spaceship, whoa. Barely know why I trust these hoes. Pussy come eat, never chase these hoes. I can sit back and still wreck this dough. No grown nigga, we know. Bitch got water like Primo. Niggas running around throwing dirt on my name till I walk down, drop torpedoes. I done left town just to break on the bitch, now I got car like C-Nos. And the head so good, if a nigga want top, little thought still try like a C-No. Make a movie with Joby and give a dick on camera, my dawn like Cheeto. When it comes to the op, we gon' give them a, please don't give them bars like Nino. Streets hot, bitch, I came out the freezer. No cap, had to make him believe me. A nigga got pain for the phone and leaves. And some nigga boss and some nigga leaves. I could probably trap for an NBA season. It get sent in the ones you're reading. Little bitch in Houston college for every reason. Where was you at when my head was still peasing? Where was you at when I tell my repeating? Yeah, yeah, yeah. I guess he'll be out by himself just chillin' on the moon. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And he came from apartment stacking that right now he want on the moon. He didn't wanna see me again. I'm feeling like Scream, had to color my frame. Young nigga all day, rockin' white bitch man. Color my frame.
Endorphins is what we let in. Yeah. Just hear me out. Knowledge is all about you. Wisdom has never found you. Victory doesn't know you, well at least persona you told it. The idea that your man don't need structure is convoluted. How else can you explain the complexity in the music? From mobbing to violent movements, ethics and mobile shootings. Absent influence, discipline, common sense they can use it. Leading a generation, Americans, millions banking by criminal means replacing. Truth is that they can make it without it, they doubt it. No willingly let the route and transferring all the lies for what Pentecostal deposit. What is your balance? High as clouds, but low as the value. I know you flooded with info, but everything ain't value. The truth is we need acceptance from only he. Lead him out the trap, do his will, homie, kill the beef. Endorphins is what we let in when we're captivated by lust and let the sin in. Endorphins is what we let in when we're captivated by evil and then go sin. Walk of the spirit. Walk of the spirit. Mind of a misfit. Walk of the spirit. Yo. Yo, looking through God's lenses, see my people are defenseless. Man, you want deliverance from runaway when Jesus gives it. Not every being, but most people have an issue seeding, holding on to each worship. The Lord has brought us so much healing. And when you hear the truth, you feel the edge of double swords. My tongue will hold no filter, unless the filter is my Lord. Set apart to keep the heart, miss the light away from dark. Tools you need for ministry are in the text, not paint the scars. Taste it off for slaves, the strong that plain and jack will jack your home. Burning lips for ignorance, sobriety is in your bones. Malice for the unforgiving, love your enemy and ending. Blessings are dependent on reactions that my God is seeing. And pain is promised to us daily, so expect the pressure. And when you want to quit, remember that your life is better. Cause yesterday has memories, but presence blessed. Remember, thank him for the little things. Pray before when everything lends you walk is new to you, so new pressures are on the scene. Walk in faith, not eyeing grass with evil, burning jealousy. Jesus' name and speak, the spirits holding, trying to get to you. Let go of the grip so Jesus Christ can take back over you. Take that olive oil, homie, anoint your house and hand, family. Make a covenant before this ends, serving Christ. Worthy, pray you realize the sin you hide. Smaller you, but big to God. All are falling short, but through Christ we arise. He sends the sword, you hear the word. I am just a messenger. Look at Proverbs 23. If I offend the feeling, sir, Bible validates I speak in love, not flesh is hate. But also I Romans 12:2 when applying the faith. In Jesus' name I speak to spirits holding, trying to get to you. Let go of the grip so Jesus Christ can take back over you. Taste they offer slaves is strong. Plain a jack will jack your homes. Burning lips of ignorance, sobriety is in your bones. Malice to the unforgiving, love your enemy and end it. Future is dependent on relationship you have with Christ. Jesus' name I speak to spirits holding, trying to get to you. Let go of the grip so Jesus Christ can take back over you. Sending the sword. In other words, let's get right into it. Mind of a Misfit, Volume 1. Check me out on Instagram and all that stuff. Crown 1 SOG. Cape Music Records. Angel Running Media. I pray it blesses y'all.